Happy full moon in Cancer, happening collectively and individually on January the 3rd. I thought I would be a little creative and draw the crab for it, which is a symbol for Cancer is the crab. And it's going to be also a new moon in Capricorn, January the 18th. Sunday, January the 18th. Okay. So anyway, so the crab, the symbol of the crab is about well, first off, let me just say it's ruled by the moon. Okay. And the moon is about our emotions, our intuition, home, family, friends, loved ones. It could be what makes you feel safe, security, comfort. Okay. And so it'd be a good time to be around water, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, and not only nurturing yourself, but nurturing other people, taking care of other people. And so the things though to watch out for is doing things out of fear. Okay. We need to face your fears, because sometimes if you face your fears, you can be free from things. It kind of dissolves the fears. Because if you give into the fear, sometimes you can behave a type of way that you normally wouldn't behave. Okay. So you can be an angel to somebody. And it's about trusting your intuition, because Cancer and the moon rules the intuition. And you can be overly sensitive and emotional at this time too. Could be amplified as a possibility. Be more sentimental. But it can also be a time for healing, transformation. And so I just wanted to express those things. And the intuition, trusting your feelings, because internally it's kind of like our own personal compass. Trust and listen to how you feel. And then the Capricorn. Okay, so let me just say this too. So the full moon might be endings and new beginnings. Okay. And then so the new moon in Capricorn, Capricorn is about responsibilities, duties, goals, your dreams, okay? How are you spending your time? What do you want to contribute? Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. What do you want to contribute to this world, to your world, to humanity, to society, to um yeah, to, like I say, to this world? Using your spiritual gifts, because inside each of us contains um spiritual gifts that you're supposed to share. And we're all unique in our own way. And you're meant to share your gifts. And there's certain things that you promise to do in this lifetime. So it's about dreaming big at this time, as in the new moon in Capricorn. Planting seeds. Capricorn is about work, hard work and discipline, and goals, and I said ambitions, career, your legacy. What mark do you want to leave in this world? What do you want to fulfill? Okay? Your passions, your desires. And it's an earth sign. So, also too, it's also a time where you can maybe think about who you need to forgive. And I know sometimes it's difficult to forget certain situations. I get it. I know. I feel the same way as just like anybody, but at the same time, it's best to try to get past certain things, to not let certain things consume us. Because if you do, it keeps a hold on you, is what I'm saying. You get more freer once you can release certain stuff. So anyway, my loves. Oh yeah. Okay, so these are, like I say, significant times right now. Okay? And from my understanding, like I say, all these things are important, but like the universe, God, divine, creator, all that it is, whatever you want to say. Like I say, we're living in the spiritual world now. We're human. We're spiritual beings living in a human experience, okay? As in, our bodies are the vessel for our soul. We've lived other lifetimes, okay? Karmic lifetimes. And we're all connected. We're connected to the universe. We're connected to nature. We're connected to each other. We're connected to all the other past lives, okay? And to our ancestors. And so we have an external sky and we have an internal sky within us. We have all the planets within us. And what's outside of us is also within us. We are connected to the outside, what's outside of us. Okay? And, oh yeah. So from my understanding, um, we're at, like, as I've said before, we're like in two different worlds, okay? We're trying to, well, the universe, basically, God, the higher divine love, basically all the planets that's happening, the astrological stuff, okay? We're birthing a new reality. It's in the process. Because, all the things that has been going on is leading to like better things, like new horizons that's happening. Because a lot of us has been unhappy for some time. It's time for a change. And so let's just say that there's unseen forces that are in power, that are in control, that know that there's change happening, and they don't want the change happening, okay? But it's inevitable what's happening. A lot of people are waking up to things and knowing that there's more than we're being shown and told, okay? They're waking up to it and remembering. And so, like I say, oh yeah, so we got a lot of karma. It's a time, right, coming up. Each time it gets more it's like I say, it's in the process. We're kind of like in two different worlds right now. Okay? And from what I'm understanding, as I'm starting to say, Saturn, which is about structure, it's about discipline, okay? Time, authority, as an example. Um that is going to be going in the sign of Aries, which is the beginning of the zodiac, being born. Um, it's the beginning. Okay, sorry, I was looking for the word. The beginning. That and Neptune is going to be in Aries as well, around at the same time in February. Okay. So basically, it's the beginning of an astrological year. Sorry, I'm and apparently, from what I understand, it has been thousands of years since that has happened. So it's extremely significant, and it won't be happening for a very, very long time after that. So what I mean is, it's a lot of time for growth, transformation, healing, a lot of past life and karmic wounds, even ancestral um, stuff, wounds, and all that. So, sorry, like I have a whole bunch of thingies. So it's a karmic turning point, okay? Um, so personally and collectively, karmic patterns and behaviors and cycles, breaking free from it. So the thing is, though, is that we have the power for change, but we have to step into our power. We have to implement and do things constructively. And see, that's another thing. My feeling, the way I feel, is that there's beings and the powers that be, they want you to be preoccupied, okay? Be distracted with what's going on. And so it's very important how you utilize your time. What are you thinking about? What are you doing with your time? And just remember that you are the light of the world. You are not separated. Anyway, my loves, happy full moon in Cancer to you, and new moon in Capricorn. I'm sending you my love. And so there's more messages that I want to share, but to be real, and I know I've said it before, I'm probably going to have, well, I know I'm going to have to say it another thing because, you know, there's, I'm constantly being restricted with things, and things are constantly changing as in my limitations on what I can share and the length of my videos, the social media platforms. But, you know, like I've said, I will not give up. I will not give up, my loves. Yes, I can feel types of ways when I'm constantly dealing with it. And so it might take me 2 videos, 3 videos, but yeah. Anyway, do a little quick light therapy. A little healing. I love you. And if you haven't done this, I tell you it is healing, honey. Very healing, my loves. Calming and soothing. And I said, you are the light of the world, my loves. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You can connect to the light internally and externally, to the sunshine, to the light inside. You just have to, well, ask to, and also be conscious of how you're behaving and how you're treating not only yourself, but to others. I'm sending you my love. I love you. Bye, my loves.